I must probe for other customers.
Go on, then.
Presumably you'll want to reorder the same items you had last time, Mrs. Hurst?
No, we're not using those drugs anymore, or those. And we've got adequate supplies of those. And those.
Yes, I see. I would have thought that, if anything, you'd be using more drugs now that you've opened your new surgical department in Brick Street.
Brick Street buy all their own supplies.
I see. Who should I contact over at Brick Street, then?
Miss Lewis.
You see? You found another customer for your product. But you still sold fewer drugs to Mrs. Hurst. Do you know why? Then ask.
I just thought of something. Why, in fact, are you needing less drugs?
We're using less drugs.
Ah! I see. Well.
Go on. Probe.
Any particular reason?
Our policies have changed. We're using new techniques.
Oh, of course. Well, that would explain it.
Go on. Probe.
What techniques?
We're using plastic parts. Instead of treating the affected area, we often find it better to whip it out and replace it.
Plastic? We sell plastic parts.
Oh, do you?
Go on.
And, presumably, you'll be needing our tissue compatibility drugs, too? Yes, I see what you mean.
So, set objectives. Have a clear objective, but prepare alternatives and fallbacks. Then look for other customers for your product. And finally, look for other products for your customer.
Great. Well, now I'm ready to go to my appointment and sell.
Yes and no.
Pardon?
You're ready to go into your appointment. You're not ready to sell yet.
What do I have to do first?
You've completed your research. You've set your objectives. You do those before you go through the door. Now you're face to face with a customer at last. That's where you come to stage 3.
Ask questions. Oh, of course. Right. So, are you going to purchase one?
No.
Ah, you mean no.
Yes.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
So, would I be right in thinking that you are, in fact, not going to have any?
Yes.
Fine. Well, that's all my questions. Thank you for being so, frank.
No. You must ask open questions. Questions that don't demand the answer yes or no. You must ask what, who, where, when, and how.
And why?
Yes, but why can sound aggressive, impertinent. Better to ask for the reason.
Where, when, why? Any particular reason?
Yes.
Oh, may I ask what it is?
New policy. We don't purchase that sort of equipment anymore. We hire it.
So you might be interested in hiring some?
Yes, but your company doesn't hire.
Well, we do now.
Ah,
Since January.
well, that's different.
Yes, that's different, all right. So don't ask questions that get a yes or a no. Ask open questions that get beneath the surface. Then you've got something to work with.
Open questions. Right.
Off you go, then.
So, would you be interested in buying space in our publication?
Well, what's the circulation?
12,000.
Only 12,000.
Well, sometimes a bit more. Last month it was